Hello, and welcome back to your English Buddy, your safe space to listen, speak, and grow with English, step by step, word by word. I'm glad you're here today. In this episode, we'll talk about something simple, natural, and very real. How to talk about your day in English. Talking about your day might seem like an easy thing, but it's one of the best ways to practice English naturally, because your day is your story. You know what happened? You remember how you felt? And you can describe it easily in your own words. That's what makes this topic perfect for learning. It's personal. It's true, and it's useful in daily life. So, let's imagine we're sitting together, maybe with a cup of tea, talking calmly about your day. You're learning, not rushing. You're enjoying the sound of English as it flows naturally. Let's begin from the start, the morning. When you wake up, that's the first moment of your story. You can describe it in simple sentences. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I open my eyes slowly and look at the ceiling. I feel a little sleepy, but I know it's time to start the day. You can also describe how you feel. I feel relaxed. I feel tired. I feel ready to go. These small sentences help you begin your story with confidence. You can continue. I sit up, stretch my arms, and take a deep breath. I check my phone to see what time it is. I think about what I have to do today. Then comes the next part, getting ready. You can say, I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I wash my face with cool water. I take a shower to feel fresh. You can even add details to make it sound more natural. The water feels warm and relaxing. I like to listen to soft music while I get ready. When you describe your morning, imagine you are painting a picture with your words. Keep it simple but clear. Every sentence is a brushstroke. Together they form your story. After that, you can move to breakfast. I make a cup of coffee. I eat toast with butter and jam. I sometimes have eggs and fruit. You can describe what you enjoy. I like the smell of fresh coffee. I sit by the window and look outside while eating. These small details make your English sound natural and alive. Then, talk about leaving the house. I pack my bag for work. I check if I have my phone, my keys, and my wallet. I put on my shoes and go out the door. You can add a little emotion. I feel excited to start the day. I feel sleepy but ready to go. If you go to work or school, describe it in a simple way. I take the bus to work. I listen to music or a podcast while traveling. I look out of the window and watch people walking. You can add short moments that feel real. The bus is sometimes crowded. Sometimes I get a seat near the window. I like to look at the city as it wakes up. When you reach work or school, talk about what you do. I arrive at my office around 9. I greet my coworkers. I turn on my computer and check my emails. If you study, you can say, I go to my class and greet my teacher. I open my notebook and get ready to learn. Now, let's slow down and think. Every day has a rhythm. Morning, afternoon, and evening. You can use that rhythm to make your story flow. So after you describe the morning, move to the afternoon. In the afternoon, I usually have lunch around 1. I sometimes eat with my friends. I like to take a short walk after eating. You can say, after lunch, I go back to work. I finish my reports or reply to messages. I have meetings or study sessions, add emotions or small thoughts to make your story real. Sometimes I feel busy. Sometimes I feel relaxed after lunch. Sometimes I wish I could take a nap. Describing feelings is a great way to connect your English with your emotions. It helps you sound more natural and expressive. Now let's move to late afternoon, when the day starts to slow down. I take a short break around 4. I drink tea or have a snack. I stretch my legs or go for a quick walk. I check my messages or listen to music. Then, the workday ends. I finish work around 5 or 6. I pack my things and say goodbye to my coworkers. I take the bus home. Sometimes you can say, the traffic is heavy, but I listen to music. Or, The sunset looks beautiful from the window. Then we reach evening. Evening is peaceful. It's time to relax, rest, and reflect on your day. You can say, I arrive home and take off my shoes. I feel tired but happy to be home. I take a shower and change into comfortable clothes. I make dinner or order something simple. I sit down and eat while watching a show. Or I talk to my family while having dinner. Evening is a great time to use more emotional language. You can say, I feel calm. I feel thankful for the day. I feel peaceful as the day ends. After dinner, describe how you spend your night. I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. I sit on the sofa and scroll through my phone. I sometimes call a friend to chat. I watch a movie or listen to soft music. I read a book before going to bed. When it's bedtime, describe how you finish your day. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I set my alarm for the next morning. I lie down and close my eyes. I think about what I did today. I feel grateful for everything. I slowly fall asleep, and that's it. Your whole day told in clear, simple, natural English. But to make it even stronger, try adding small transitions and linking phrases. These help your story sound smoother. For example, after that, then, next, in the afternoon, later in the day, in the evening, before going to bed. These little connectors make your English sound fluent and confident. You can practice them while shadowing, just follow the rhythm. Now let's imagine your day again, this time as one complete story. You wake up early in the morning. The sunlight comes through the window. You take a deep breath and sit up in bed. You stretch, smile, and feel ready to begin the day. You go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, and wash your face. The cool water helps you wake up completely. You take a shower, feeling the warm water wash away the sleepiness. Then you get dressed and go to the kitchen. You prepare breakfast, maybe some toast, maybe eggs, maybe just a cup of coffee. You eat quietly, thinking about what you have to do today. Outside, you can hear birds singing. The world is waking up. You check your phone, look at your messages, and grab your bag. You step outside and start your day. The air feels fresh. You walk to the bus stop, or maybe you drive. On the way, you see people going to work, children walking to school, and shops opening for the day. The world is alive and moving. You listen to music or a podcast as you travel. You enjoy the sound of English in your ears. It feels good to start the day learning something new. You arrive at work. You greet people with a smile. You turn on your computer and begin your tasks. You answer emails, make calls, or join meetings. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes calm. Time passes quickly. At lunch, you eat something simple. Maybe rice, maybe a sandwich. You sit with your friends and talk about your plans. You laugh, you relax, you enjoy the short break. After lunch, you go back to work. You finish your reports or your projects. You focus and try to do your best. In the late afternoon, you take a short break. You stand near the window, look outside, and take a deep breath. Maybe you drink tea or coffee. Maybe you just enjoy a moment of quiet. The light begins to change. The day slowly turns into evening. When work ends, you feel tired but satisfied. You gather your things and head home. The streets are full of people. You can feel the energy of the evening. You listen to your favorite song while traveling home. It makes you feel calm and relaxed. At home, you take off your shoes and change into soft clothes. You prepare dinner, something warm and simple. You sit down to eat. Maybe you're alone, maybe with family. You talk, laugh, and share stories. The noise of the day slowly fades away. After dinner, you clean the dishes. You check your phone, reply to a few messages. You scroll through social media or watch a short video. Then you decide to rest. You sit on the sofa, maybe watch a movie or listen to music. You think about your day, what you did, what went well, what you'll do tomorrow. When it's time for bed, you go to your room. You brush your teeth and wash your face. You look at the clock and smile. Another full day is done. You feel peaceful and thankful. You lie down, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. You whisper to yourself, I did my best today. You feel calm. You drift into sleep, ready for tomorrow. That's the story of one day. Simple, but full of life. You can change the details to match your own day. Maybe you work from home. Maybe you study at university. Maybe you take care of your family. Whatever your day looks like, you can tell it in English. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Soon you won't need to think about grammar or vocabulary. You'll just speak naturally, because you'll be describing your real life. When you talk about your day, remember 3 things. Use short, clear sentences. Add emotion and small details. And enjoy the process, because English is not just a language you learn. It's a language you live. This is what learning with your English buddy is all about. Real English for real life, spoken slowly, naturally, and kindly.